do I need to give my kid a multivitamin? So this question was put across twice to me within the last week. One, I got it via a WhatsApp message asking whether I recommend giving a multivitamin to their kid. And the second time it came across at a nutrition talk that I gave, post talk discussion or question time. The question was brought up, should I be giving my kid a multivitamin? So let's get into that. First and foremost, you need to consult with your pediatrician. I'm putting that here upfront because we don't just need to give a multivitamin for the sake of giving a multivitamin. Ensure that your child actually requires it. There are certain vitamins, especially the fat soluble vitamins, vitamin A and D, etc., that should not be taken in an overdose. So if your child is not showing any signs or symptoms of having inadequate vitamins, why would you want to add it on, right? So first and foremost, consult with your doctor, see whether they're showing any signs of deficiencies, and check and see whether you might need to get anything tested, and finally ask for a recommendation for the best multivitamin for your kid. That's the first point. Secondly, always remember that the natural sources of fruits and vegetables are the best. So if your child is, well, your child should be getting their fruits and vegetables in a daily diet, right? So if it is a small kiddo who is just learning about foods and just be introduced to them, make sure the daily diet has that. A little older kid, if they have got into, you need to come to the point where your child turns around and asks after dinner, where is my papaya, or where are my fruits? What do we have for after dinner? What is the fruit that we have after dinner? It can be a bowl of papaya, a bowl of watermelon, a banana, anything, something. Just don't make it a single grape or a raisin. Make sure you have an adequate quantity of at least 2 types of fruits and 3 types of vegetables in their day, right? Now, if you have a teen or a preteen who is not used to this, to get them used to the fruits and vegetables. How? If they're old enough, have a talk with them. Let them know the importance of consuming fruits and vegetables, firstly. Secondly, introduce it in a small dose, in a fun way. It could be a popsicle without the sugar. It could be a milkshake or a juice. Natural is the best rather than juicing or blending. Little by little, increase the quantity. Thirdly, why? Because I've talked about this before in my post. When you take your vitamins in a bottle or a tablet form, you are just getting that vitamin. When you take it in a fruit or a vegetable, it comes along with a whole lot of other stuff. It brings in the fiber, it brings in other functional foods that are there in minute amounts but are necessary to activate our metabolic processes and to activate various enzymes and to get things going. So if you feel I no need to give them fruits, I'm giving them the syrup, you're losing out on all that fiber and all of those functional foods. So ensure you give that. Now we have a special situation. If your child is falling ill, if you feel they've got the sniffles, if you start noticing that they're feeling a little tired, a little low, and if, or maybe everybody else in the house has got an infection, you've got a little kid 3-4 years of age, or baby, or even an older kid who you want to ensure is not going to get any infection that the rest of the family has, you want an immunity boost at that time. First, make sure they're hydrated. If they're feeling tired, exhausted, they could be hydrated. Make sure they are not doing an activity that is overexerting them and they're not getting enough energy for them. So check what are they eating. Thirdly, make sure you give them the natural fruits and vegetables. Give it in abundance. You feel them sneezing, you feel everybody else in the house is also getting ill. Bring in those lemons and the limes and all the citrusy vitamins, right? Bring in the kottama leaf necessary, the thambili, give them all of that depending on what you feel your child is going through. Bring in the natural sources. And if you still want an extra boost, yes, at this point, going for a multivitamin, start with your pediatrician. check with them, this is what my child is going through right now. I cannot get him or her to afford to get them sick. Everybody else at home is sick. I feel they may also get it. What can I do? I have upped their hydration. I'm ensuring that they're getting full meals. I've introduced limes and lemons and keeping them with all the fruits and vegetables. In addition, should I do anything else? Are they showing any signs and symptoms? Should I be taking anything else? Right? At this point, you consult and you do. And if they do put you on something, don't make it a lifetime thing, right? So if they do put it on something, you take it until that course or that syrup bottle or whatever is over, and then you stop. You slow go back to your normal routine, because when you feel your child is of risk or is healthy, back again, right? So these are pretty much what my answer was to the two people who inquired. I thought I will put it out here because it might be a question that a lot of you have been wondering about.